the end of 2021 will see a huge surge in the price of the cryptocurrency market, generating you life-changing wealth in a matter of a few short months or merely even weeks. Now, I want you to really sit and imagine waking up every single morning with $10,000 more in your wallet, finally allowing you to escape that unrealized loss you've been seeing for months now. Now, you, among many others, will finally be rewarded for your patience and hard work when you can finally retire from that 9 to 5 hellhole and enjoy the things you like about life, like, I don't know, maybe driving a Lamborghini. While this all sounds like a bit of a dream or something that you've dreamt up for months now and nothing's come to realization, I want to be here to remind you that this can happen and the chances of it actually happening are in your favor. The only thing is Bitcoin cannot generate you this kind of life-changing wealth if you're only investing tens of thousands of dollars. Over time, yeah, you know what? It definitely will. However, for the remainder of the 2021 bull market, probably not. So putting your capital into a cryptocurrency that could potentially 20 or even 100x your investment would be a far more suitable solution. Better yet, investing in the very early stages or as a cryptocurrency has just launched will provide you with this life-changing wealth sooner than Bitcoin could. So today's video, I actually found 2 ICO, meaning initial coin offering coins, that would be worth making a note of as they are launching in the latter months of 2021. Now, these 2 coins are Acala Network and Moonbeam, and I'm going to give you some basic information about what these coins are, but mainly today's video is going to give you my price prediction for these coins and also the best price for you to buy in if you were interested. Now, if you were interested in looking at these 2 coins as potential investments, do some more research, which I have actually provided for you. I've actually done a video on Acala Network already. The link will be at the top right-hand corner of the screen now, which I always suggest you do, which I go into a deep dive. And Moonbeam. Now, I'll be producing the video on Moonbeam hopefully tomorrow or the day after, so that'll be coming out soon, and I'll come back and edit this video and add that at the top right hand corner of the screen now as well, so you can get more information about both of these coins. Well, hey everyone, it's Karen here from No BS Crypto. It's nice to have you all back for another video. Now, if you were new to my channel, first of all, welcome, and second of all, just so you know, I post 2 videos a week. The first video is on a 100x cryptocurrency, and if you go to my channel, you'll be able to see this, where I predict a cryptocurrency will 100x, either this bull market or a future one, and a second video on a coin recommended by my audience, where I rate that on what I call my BS-O-meter. Now, my BS-O-meter is rated between an A to an E, and I rate a cryptocurrency based what I feel the fundamentals actually should rank that. Now, in saying that, my list is quite long at the moment, so keep recommending coins, but I will try to pump these out as much as possible. I'm on holidays in a few weeks from my work, so I'll be able to make some more videos for you then. Either way, let me remind you to please like this video, subscribe with the notification bell turned on. It really does help me out when you guys support me, and leave a constructive comment down below. Without further ado, let's get into it. So firstly, let's discuss Acala. Now, Acala is a cryptocurrency that plans to make some really big waves in the ecosystem by stating that it will be the DeFi hub of Polkadot. Now, as we should all know, Polkadot and its ecosystem is huge, actually one of the biggest in the space. So for a cryptocurrency to be threading itself as the go-to cryptocurrency for anything DeFi, we will have huge potential here. Now, just so you all know, this essentially means that Acala's decentralized stablecoin, liquid.staking, and its connectivity to the EVM for developers will be at the center of the decentralized finance ecosystem for Polkadot. Now, Acala's use cases are designed in such a way that it makes it usable and accessible for every project, really meaning that the project has a wider scope of reach and isn't just focused in, one specific area. For example, the decentralized stablecoin, much like DAI is for Ethereum, can be used for the entire Polkadot and even Ethereum ecosystem to ensure a stable and reliable peg to the US dollar. Also, the ability to secure the network by staking DOT tokens and being able to convert them to liquid DOT tokens to use in other DeFi projects, pretty unique, while still retaining, your staking rewards. Now, this is not to mention the ability for Ethereum developers to be able to seamlessly build on Polkadot substrate to help in merging the 2 thriving DeFi ecosystems. So Acala is planning to be deeply embedded within the Polkadot ecosystem by providing these use cases. Now, this is not a project that plans on narrowing down its audience or use cases by only solving a specific problem. Again, Akala plans to be the DeFi hub of Polkadot. So again, I do suggest you go and watch my video on Akala for some more information, and I 100% suggest this before you go and invest. Currently, we have no information about when Akala is going to launch, as you can see from this screenshot from the official Twitter page on the 17th of September. However, we do know it will be in Q4 of 2021. Now, we did have news that the crowd loan waitlist is in fact open, and actually I would say at the time of posting this video, unfortunately it would be over. Now, I do share all this information to my Twitter page, which is why it is so important to be following me on Twitter for instant news and updates on the coins I talk about, so you can take advantage of potentially great deals when they are announced. Now, my Twitter handle can be seen on screen now, so pause the video and go and follow me. Trust me, it may be worth it. Either way, if you didn't get into the crowd loan waitlist or the ICO funding stages, that's okay, because it will still be a fantastic buy if you manage to snag it at the right price. Now, we obviously have no charting information to base anything off. However, we do have its sister coin Karura to actually base some price action off. So we can safely use Karura to guesstimate what the price of Akala can reach, as both coins have a total supply in circulation at Genesis, which basically means no more coins will be entered into circulation. However, the main point of difference is that Akala will have a 1 billion total supply and Karura only has 100 million. Now, this is a 10x difference, so when we do look at the Karura chart, one can only guess that the price of Akala will be somewhere 10x lower than Karura. So essentially, this would place Akala at about 82 cents right now, considering the market cap is $70 million. However, this would be an underestimate, as the hype behind Akala is far greater than that of Karura. Now, we can base this off the fact about the number of people that follow each of the coins on their social medias. Now, Akala has almost double that of Karura on Twitter and over 10,000 more members on the Telegram, not to mention that Akala is the leading coin of the two, seeing as it is marketed so much more than Karura. Essentially, in my opinion, if Akala successfully launches in the midst of a final stages of the 2021 bull market, I believe we could see a price of around $2 to $5, which I am telling you right now is very conservative, and I guess it's anyone's guess how far it can go. So what I mean by saying I'm being conservative here is the fact that if the coin does actually go beyond that $5 mark on launch day, be aware that it could be peaking out. And again, I'm just trying to save your ass and my ass here, because I will be actually participating in the launch day. However, we need to have an entry strategy, and if we don't, we may be getting burned, and if we don't follow it exactly, it's going to cause a lot more stress. In this case, the most sensible thing to do would be to wait for a retracement either between the $1 and $2 range, or even lower, and begin dollar cost averaging. Remember, this is an estimate based off the information we have on offer and is by no means guaranteed. Now, the price may not move for a few days like we saw for Karura, or it may drop initially. On the other hand, it may also go up to $20, which is actually where my price prediction would be. All we can really do is play it safe and have an entry and exit strategy. So stay tuned and follow my Twitter page for any announcements of when Akala will be launching, so you don't have to be painstakingly waiting for this to actually happen. Now, in saying that, in the meantime, again, watch my Akala video. I cannot stress it enough, because you need to understand how a cryptocurrency works and why investing is going to be a good idea. And also, it's really, really good experience for yourself as well. Now, Moonbeam is a project I'm sure a fair few of you would be familiar with, as it's been mentioned on quite a few large channels already. Moonbeam is a layer 1 parachain that is built on Polkadot that enables Ethereum compatible smart contracts to be actually used and built on Polkadot. This will allow developers to redeploy any existing smart contracts made with Solidity on Ethereum to Polkadot without the need to refactor or rewrite any coding. Now, you may be asking, why is this so important? Well, I want you to consider the large and growing ecosystem that Ethereum has built, as well as the highly regarded and also evident ecosystem Polkadot has, and you've got yourself a pretty broad market. Now, this is really important because this is exactly what projects need to grow in size, and it also helps the investors because if a project grows in size, that means the market cap, therefore the price does. Therefore, our investments do as well, so it's advantageous for everyone involved. Hypothetically speaking now, imagine a project on Ethereum, let's just say Uniswap for example. Now the market cap for Uniswap is insanely large and it's about 16 billion US dollars. Now imagine Uniswap had a bridge to the Polkadot ecosystem where it could utilize some sort of swapping feature that allowed it to swap anything on the Polkadot ecosystem and its parachains. This would blow the market cap size of Uniswap to at least double of what it is now. Again, this is just a hypothetical example, but this is why a bridge between the two are so important for the entire market and importantly for us investors. This is yet another reason why you should be taking an important note of who certain coins are partnered with, as Ethereum-based projects partnering with Moonbeam would mean the market reach is basically doubled and then some. This will all be mentioned in my hidden gem video course, which will be paid, but will be coming out hopefully within the next few months. Now, Moonbeam is like Akala in the sense that we have no idea when this coin will drop. However, we do know that it is also anticipated for Q4 of 2021 as well, as you can see from the screenshot. This is another reason why you should follow me on Twitter, because once the news drops, you're going to want to be ready. Yet another interesting feature is that Moonbeam actually has a sister coin called Moonriver that will be providing the same service except for Kusama rather than Polkadot. Like Karura, Moonriver is actually out and already able to be traded, and therefore we can use this as a benchmark as to how Moonbeam will perform. Now, Moonbeam is also the more popular sister coin than that of Moonriver, and therefore we can expect a bit more hype around the launch. So consider for a second that Moonriver has a total supply of 10 million tokens, which is unlocked at Genesis with an annual inflation rate of 5%. Now, Moonbeam has a total max supply of 100 times that at 1 billion tokens at the same inflation rate. Now, this means if we were to take the same principles that applied with Acala and Karura, we would need to minus 100 times the price of Moonriver to come to the price that Moonbeam would if they had the same market cap. Now, that would mean that the price of Moonbeam would be at $3.30 with a market cap of 495 million US dollars, at least right now. However, we need to now consider that Moonriver has only 15% of the total supply in circulation, which means that 1.5 million tokens are only in circulation as of right now. And as we can see on screen, Moonbeam will have around 10% of their tokens available at the 2-month mark and a gradual increase to around 45% of the total supply at the end of month 15. Now, this is of course due to a number of variables, including that of the investing rounds, liquidity incentives, and things like developer adoption programs, among many others. But let's just base this from the 10%, as this will be the starting value. Now, we can assume that Moonbeam will have an initial circulating supply of 100 million tokens, meaning we then need to divide 1.5 into 100, which gives us 66.67. Therefore, we can assume, and remember, we are just assuming here, that we need to divide the current price of Moonriver, which is $328, by the 66.67, which is more or less 4.9. Therefore, I can estimate that if the market cap of Moonbeam was equal to that of Moonriver, we would see a price of around $4.9, which is obviously means it's 66.67 times more diluted than Moonriver. Now, if you've managed to follow me thus far, you're going to understand that this value of $4.9 is the conservative price we can expect Moonbeam to go to. However, let's remember that Moonriver had gone to a maximum price of $495, so we could see this run up to well above $7 or $8, being conservative here. And just like Akala, this is based on Moonbeam launching under the correct market conditions, and remember, this is only an estimate. So since Moonbeam is a more popular project, this price could well and truly fly into the mid-teens. The Twitter followers for Moonbeam is currently 95,000, while Moonriver is only at 35,000. So you can see we have an almost 3x difference here. The Telegram, however, won't be compared to, as both Moonbeam and Moonriver fall under the overarching Moonbeam Foundation network. So saying that Moonbeam will outperform the market cap of Moonriver would be a safe man's bet. Therefore, we can expect the market cap of Moonbeam to be around $1.5 billion, at least conservatively, at the time of the launch, and see a possible retracement back down to $1 billion US. Again, this is crypto and anything can happen, so this is just my best guess. Therefore, I will conclude this video and say that if you can pick up Acala for anything under $2 and Moonbeam anything under the $3 mark, I think you have yourself a pretty good deal. Now, these will both be mid to large cap cryptocurrencies after the immediate launch, and if you are someone who wants to accumulate at the cheapest price, I would simply just hold off and wait for the bear market. This is when you'll obviously be able to DCA into these coins at a far cheaper price, and in the next bull market, I believe these will then go into large cap cryptocurrency forms. Just to remind you all, I could see the price of Acala going anywhere between $10 and $20, and Moonbeam anywhere between $15 to $25 on the IDO day. Now, if you are someone that looks to actually invest on the IDO day, I do recommend, if you see the price between these ranges for the selective coins, that you maybe look at holding off because the price has already met where it may be tipping over and falling down for retracement. So either hold off for that retracement or just wait for the bear market. So this will wrap it up for the video, but I just want to make it very, very clear, people, that this video was me saying this is where I think these coins could go to conservatively. They could go a lot higher than this, they could be a lot lower than this, or you could have a bot attack where it shoots the price exorbitantly high. You end up buying in at a ridiculous price because of the influx, and therefore you get caught out at a high price, holding your bag for a very, very long time. So keep in mind, these $10 differences in the price range are meant to be there because if you do decide to invest at, say, the higher end of it, for example, Akala there, if you do decide to invest it towards the $18 mark, where you only have $2 leeway, be prepared to hold your bags for a very, very long time. I suggest you just hold off and wait. Now, again, my opinion, the price could go to $100 for all we know. We just don't know. It's cryptocurrency. With that being said, if you did want to stay up to date with when these coins will be launching, follow my Twitter page because that's going to require the least amount of effort for you, because I always make sure I post important information like this. And again, watch my video on Akala and stay tuned for my upcoming video on Moonbeam so you can have your head fully wrapped around these projects so you know what you're investing in. Thanks as always, guys. I will see you on my next one.